In this video, we're going to talk about the structure of introduction and the tips on how to boost your introduction in university presentation. Hi friend, welcome to my channel. I am Radul Sordier, in a university student. This is my second video, and on this channel I'm going to share useful information about presentations. Introduction part is one of the crucial parts of the whole presentation because you'll have the first and the last chance to grab the audience attention. So therefore it's really important to make it captivating. There are different types of the presentation, so they can vary depending on the professor, subject, requirements you will be given, or also the presenting conditions. Then these are the common factors. We'll divide introduction into 3 sections and go through them with examples. So the first is opening, the next is preview, and the last one is greeting. So opening part, there is several ways to start the presentation. So you can just start with the question. It's the most easiest way. You can ask something from someone of the audience that not just ask, you should that relate this question to the audience so they will think. And also you can say that what if, for example, as question, and start the question with what if, or imagine something that will happen, or imagine what it would be, so and so on. And you can also start with a story, small story, or from your life, from your acquaintance or your friends, or the stories that you read somewhere in the article, and that preferably should be related to your topic, or it can be also not related to your topic at all. And also you can start with shocking information, shocking fact, shocking thing that's the fact that really shocks the audience. For example, 2 years ago, when I was freshman at university, we had a presentation that was really boring to see the other groups presenting, and I remember the last group was presenting, and they just start with, I remember this guy's name was Anwar. He stands in front of the audience and say in the opening, "I had iPhones." So it was the first students who really grabbed the whole audience attention, who will see if I'm mistaken, 50 students in the whole, and 2 professors also. So it was really interesting, it was really captivating. So it's a good example of grabbing attention. You can quote someone. It also makes people to think, so that maybe it's related to your topic, maybe a presentation or subject, or maybe a whole department of your university. And you can also add statistics. So statistic information that's also that's shocking. It's somehow related to the shocking part. So it should be really unexpected result, or the thing that people will really unforeseen, that it's something that's unexpected. It will also grab their attention. So now let's see the one example of the strong and the weak presentation to have a vision of the difference of them. And I have found it in the virtualspeak.com. Really good example. So in this example, try to pay attention to the movement of this person, of the speakers, and the story, what he talks about, and also body language, whole body language, and facial expression, eye contact, and engagement with audience. So the first is weak presentation.
Okay, I guess we'll start.
Here is the first, in the beginning, the hesitant word, I guess, start. You should start not asking the audience to start or not, just start. So let's move on.
Yesterday we had a meeting with a bunch of Cycles developers, people integrating Cycles into other applications. For 4 hours we discussed a lot of different topics about Cycles. And I'm here to give you a quick overview of what we talked about, and I guess the most interesting part for Blender users, the roadmap for the next few months and the next year, and maybe a little beyond that.
Language, his eye contact. There is no eye contact with the audience, and he says he speaks a lot and we go there is no so just try to speak speak more consistently. Here's he uses a lot of so don't do this, please. Pay attention to details, practice first, so in order to get rid of this thing. So it's really awkward to listen this speech. And for example, his facial expressions, as you see, there is no eye contact with the audience, there is no engagement with the audience. He talks about the story, he talks about what he will talk about, and that's also not captivating. There is no shocking fact, or there is no this engaging story. So now the next strong presentation.
Can you make some noise?
In this case, he's not asking to start the audience, he just pick his phone and call to action the audience. So let's move on.
Oh, thank you, Blender Conference. I'm so excited to be here. And have you guys drunk at least 1 cup of coffee today? By show of hands. At least one? Oh, that's good. I guess the rest of us have drunk 2 cups of coffee, yeah? Whoa. That's a good start. I'm very excited about it.
You see engagement of the audience and his eye contact, also body language. He's more flexible, he's more open to the audience with his speech. So the main point of the opening part of the introduction, so that you should evoke emotions, you should evoke intrigue. Now let's do the next part, preview. So this preview part is basically popular among almost everyone, so that at university, at school, you just make a preview of the whole presentation in the introduction, say what you will speak about and what you will going to do, and in this presentation mention everything you will cover in these 15 or 20 minutes in the few sentences. But there is a thing that, as you know, when you are presenting, some groups, some team members, other teams that will also present after you in this lecture or in this lesson, they will probably not listen to you. They will definitely not listen to you, because as you know, maybe you had such case, such situation, they will be repeating their speech to be ready, to be mentally ready, so they will be maybe have an anxiety before the presentation. So the last part of this introduction is greeting. Greeting is that yes, greeting is crucial. The greeting is important in any presentation, if it's even or everyone knows your name and a professor or the audience. You should just mention your name at least. I am Jennifer or whatever. And again, know that this structure is universal and can be implemented in the university presentation, in your presentation. So that note that they can vary depending on the subject, professor, whatever. Thank you so much for watching my video, and hope you find it useful. And if you find useful, helpful, just let me know, comment below, or just DM me on Twitter if you have any questions. I will happy to answer and help you. And don't forget to subscribe my channel to see more every week about university presentations. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.